The good, the bad, and the pricey. How our financial situation has changed since I went on disability. Welcome back to Slow Roll. My name is Stephanie. Videos every Wednesday discussing chronic illness, product reviews, and the day-to-day. If that's of interest to you, please subscribe down below. We'd love for you to follow along on our journey. I've been on disability for just over a year and a half now, and our financial planning, our budgeting, and our day-to-day spending has changed quite a bit. And I thought it might be time for us to give you guys a few tips on what has changed and, what you might want to consider changing as well. I think the first thing I've really learned since going on disability is not to delay gratification. You just have no idea what the future holds. And when you're having a really good day and you're really craving a drink or a food, or for me, there's a Starbucks drink I just absolutely love, peach green tea. I love you so much. And I used to feel guilty spending, I don't even know how much it is to buy that drink. And on a good day, when that's gonna make a good day even better, why feel guilty? Just do it. Yeah, of course you can't just always do it. And obviously within reason, you can't just go buy a couch because you feel like it because you're having a bad day. But just the general understanding that if you're having a moment and that little thing is gonna either give you a pick-me-up and make a bad day a good day, or if those things are going to make things easier, just do it. Don't stress the small stuff, especially the small stuff. Just make it work and just move forward and don't feel guilty about it. The second thing is buying things that make my life less stressful. That it be making things easier, that it be helping me on bad days, that it be at-home remedies I want to try, a bad day budget for food, which we've talked to you guys about before. Clothes was a big thing when I went on disability. The change in my body, not only in not talking about weight, but more the comfort level, just due to my bloating and chronic disorders, can be quite challenging. Certain clothes are really hard for me to get on. Some are really hard for me to take off. And so there was a lot spent in the early days of being on disability, spent on making me just simply more comfortable. And that's something I would highly, highly encourage. Your day-to-day is something you're going to do on a daily basis. So those little things are going to have a huge impact on how the future will look for you. Now, the bad. This was bad, but at the same time, it was done for a purpose and it turned out to be amazing. But going through it was really challenging, and you guys have followed our journey. If you haven't, we have an entire playlist on it. Was selling our house. Honestly, it wasn't something we planned on. It was something that was really, really emotionally hard on me and Luke. And the year that we lived to transition into this current home was very stressful. Losing all the hard work Luke had done and put into the house, into the backyard, and all of those things was really hard. Not only that, but the over $20,000 I estimated in fees, that it'd be lawyers, realtors, transfer taxes, all those things that we just simply lost due to the transaction. And yes, don't get me wrong, we didn't lose that money, but it's hard to kind of take all that in such a short amount of time. We started looking. Within 2 weeks of looking, we actually found this house. We were expecting to look for over a year, and I don't think we were necessarily prepared for the fast-paced environment that was the showings and the this and the that and the prep and the moves and living with Luke's parents for 6 months and all those things. Our year was just jam-packed with unknowns, financial challenges, the big renovation. I'm very glad that year is over, but it was a hard one. It was very challenging. I'm glad it's behind us and we're getting to move forward. And I don't think we realized the impact this house was going to have on our future. We haven't been here that long, but this house has just simply been amazing. Our day-to-day lives have changed so much. I honestly can't even put it into words. And to truly be able to live on one floor and have access to everything I need easily is something I just didn't have before. And yeah, that year was really, really challenging, but it has been worth it. Those transitions aren't easy to finally make those steps and move forward, but I would highly encourage you to look at them because they will have a huge impact on your life. The last thing, and probably the most important thing that we did, was to take a step back, look at your day-to-day. Every step, every minute, every move you make consistently, from the medications, how you open them, how you get food, how you get water, how you move around your house. All these things are critical because you do them so often. When you're a person with chronic illnesses and or disabilities, those little things make a much larger impact than most people understand. Look at what you hate, what causes you stress, what causes you pain, or simply what causes you daily challenges. Really analyze it. Spend the time to truly analyze it. Invest in yourself and make those things just a little bit easier. As chronically ill patients, I believe that these small changes can have a huge impact, not only your quality of life, but your mental health, self-esteem, and daily joy. If this is something you really want me to dig into and talk about all the little things we've changed, that it be, some of them were renovation things, so they're not the easiest things to change, but some of them have had a huge difference. And if you want us to go in depth on those things to really analyze them and tell you how we analyze them, leave us a comment down below. I'd love to hear more from you guys and know exactly what you guys would want me to talk about. And that's one thing that it's a bit of a longer one, so we wanted to ask you if that's something you guys might be interested in. So spend the time to analyze your day-to-day, go through it, go through what causes you stress, and try and change little things and just see how it goes, see how it changes your life. It might not be instant. Instant gratification is something that, as much as it's lovely, doesn't always get you the real long-term effects that you're going to need. And so really analyze, change a few things, see how it impacts your life, and go from there. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, we'd love a wonderful thumbs up down below. It really helps us with the algorithm. I know it's crazy, but it's true. Till next time, don't forget to slow your roll. Like this video, check this one out next. Over $30,000 for what? I was even shocked when I started adding up all the expenses. Check it out.